Imagine working 50 hours a week and somehow ending up with less money than last year. Your energy, your sweat, your time, all going straight into someone else's pocket. Feels like life handed you a leaky bucket, right? This isn't bad luck. It's a system designed to drain you. The American dream. It's slowly dying, while you work harder than ever. And the worst part? Most people don't even see the trap until it's too late. Today, we're exposing the hidden costs of being poor. The trap you didn't even know existed. Cars, rent, everyday expenses. The system stacks the deck against you at every turn. Here's a fact. 2 people can buy the same car, and one will pay triple. Not because of the car, because the system marked one of them as risky. Let's start with cars. The #1 poverty trap most people ignore. Good credit? You can buy a reliable car for low interest and minimal maintenance. Bad credit? Prepare to pay triple, get a clunker, and watch it break down before your loan is even done. It's like buying a treadmill that never arrives. You aren't just paying for a car, you're paying a risk premium. Society labels you risky because you don't have money, and then charges you for being risky. It's a loop designed to keep you exactly where you are. Housing? The ultimate example of the boots theory. Renting equals paying 100% interest, 0 equity, and funding your landlord's lifestyle. Buying? You need a down payment. $10,000, $20,000. Impossible if rent eats half your income. Your parents could buy a house on 1 paycheck. You? Maybe a tiny apartment, if you're lucky. And it all comes down to this. Monthly payments hide the true cost. Dealerships, banks, landlords. They don't want you thinking long-term. They rely on your ignorance. Late fees, overdrafts, disposable products. Every small expense adds up and keeps you trapped. Ever notice how you always pay more when you have less? This isn't coincidence. It's a system designed mathematically against you. Now let's talk food, healthcare, and everyday essentials. The silent money traps. Single rolls of paper towels, high-interest cards, quick fixes. All cost you more in the long run. The system isn't broken. It's working exactly as intended, to keep you poor. But here's the twist. The system doesn't care about your effort. It only cares about your vulnerability. Because vulnerable people pay the highest prices, the highest interest, and the highest penalties. That's why a broken car can destroy your entire budget. Not because the repair is expensive, but because being broke makes everything more expensive. It's the financial gravity pulling you down every time you try to climb. And most people never notice it because they're too busy surviving to question it. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The poorer you are, the more everything around you is designed to drain your wallet. Late fees, overdraft fees, convenience fees, each one tiny, but together they bleed you dry. And the companies know you'll pay them. They literally count on it. Because when you have no buffer, you don't have choices, only consequences. Ever wonder why poverty feels exhausting? Because you're fighting a battle the wealthy never even see. They start life playing on easy mode. You're playing on legendary difficulty with no save points. And that's why your progress feels slow. Not because you're lazy, but because the game is rigged. You're not failing. You're climbing a mountain with weights strapped to your ankles. And the first weight you need to cut off is debt with insane interest. That single decision can turn the whole game in your favor. Because once interest stops crushing you, your money finally gets to work for you. That's the moment when the American dream stops being a myth and starts becoming a strategy. Not hope, not luck, strategy. And once you understand the strategy, you stop being the target and start being the threat. Debt feels heavier when you pretend it doesn't exist. But facing it head on, that gives you control again. Even a tiny payment each week builds momentum, because progress beats perfection every time. Your financial future changes the moment you decide it will. Not tomorrow, not next year. Today, every smart choice you make sharpens the path ahead. No more guessing, no more hoping. You're building a plan, and that is power. Because money doesn't manage itself. But with discipline, it becomes simple. Smart money habits will pay you for life. And the earlier you start, the bigger the reward. Because time is your greatest financial weapon. It multiplies everything you do, good or bad. So choose the habits that pay you back. Track your money, cut the waste, increase the gap between what you earn and spend. Repeat that long enough, and wealth becomes a side effect. Not luck, not talent, just habits. Choose the right ones, and money follows. Every financial win starts with one small decision, and most people never make that first move. They wait for perfect timing that never comes. Meanwhile, your future is waiting for you to act. Not later, now. Because money rewards speed and consistency. Every day you delay, the cost grows. But every day you take action, your advantage grows. Momentum is your best friend. Once you build it, it carries you forward. That's the secret wealthy people don't talk about. They don't work harder, they work consistently. Small actions repeated over years create massive results. It's not magic, it's math. Your habits decide whether money grows or disappears. And the best part? You only need to get a few habits right. Just 3 habits can reshape your entire financial life. Save automatically. Track your spending weekly. Invest a fixed amount every month. You don't need perfection. You need consistency. Do that, and the future you dream about becomes real. And here's the hard truth nobody ever admits. The American dream was never really built for everyone. It was carefully designed to keep workers motivated, but controlled, to make you believe that someday your life will magically change. But that day will never come unless you actually take action. The system is not built to save you from struggles. It's built to use you to generate profit continuously. And the harder you work, the more exhausted you become. And the more exhausted you are, the easier they can control you. So what exactly is the way to escape this trap? Because once you fully understand how the system works, you stop playing life like a worker who follows rules. And you start thinking and acting like a true owner. Owners never trade their time directly for money. They create systems that generate money automatically for them. And those systems never get tired or need rest at all. That's the main reason why rich people always get richer. They are not smarter or luckier than you are. 120, they are simply playing a completely different game than you. They are simply playing a completely different game than you. And here comes the surprising part of all this truth. You can change the game you play at any moment. You are never really stuck in the system forever. You are not trapped. You just need the right steps. All it takes is the right direction to start moving. A simple, clear plan is enough to start building wealth, and the courage to take the first step immediately. Not tomorrow, not the day after. Start today. Not next year, not in a month. Take action now. Right now, because every moment wasted costs you heavily. Every delay keeps you stuck in the same old life. And every small forward step opens up new opportunities. Most people never even try because they are too scared. They're scared to fail, to look foolish in front of others. They are scared to take the first step at all. But here's something powerful that changes everything quickly. You don't need to be fearless to succeed in life. You only need to move forward, even if it's slowly. Motion itself slowly eliminates fear from your mind, and taking action gradually builds real lasting confidence. That's exactly how financial freedom starts for everyone. One tiny step today can create a huge impact tomorrow. Then you take another step, and another after that. Each small, consistent step gradually forms a new path, and soon you'll look back at where you started and realize how far your actions have truly taken you, until one day you finally feel proud of yourself. You look back and see the long journey you overcame, and you understand that it was all worth the effort. You built the life you always dreamed about having,